Welcome to another episode of Texas Strip Club's Uncensored podcast. I'm DJ Jack, I'm the host, and today we're joined with my coworker, Mitch.
Yo, what's up?
All right, Mitch. So you actually found my podcast online before you realized I was the one doing it.
Exactly.
What were your opinions?
I enjoyed the memes. The only recording that I seen was the one with the OnlyFans girl. I'm not gonna say her name.
Oh, she's on there. Her name's on there.
Okay,
Mandy.
well, yeah, Mandy. I seen that, and I enjoyed that one. So I used to do podcasts with my homeboy. We actually just recorded one. It's called Black Crowns. You guys should check it out. But yeah, I seen that, and I was like, you know what, I should be on there, get my skills up, get a little bit better at this thing.
And Mitch, much like me, has the ability to talk forever and not say anything, which means he'll be perfect on the podcast.
Exactly.
So, a lot of people, over the years have asked me, how do I get into the strip club game and blah, 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 blah. Now, Mitch, I've never asked you this, so I want to, this is a new experience for both of us.
Okay.
What was your life before you actually got to the strip club game? Well, no, but before that, where are you from, Austin?
I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana.
From New Orleans, Louisiana. Now, what brought you to Austin?
Short story long. I moved to Atlanta after Hurricane Katrina in 2005, and I was there until I turned 28, 29. And I used to work at a robotics company, and they gave me money to relocate to Austin. So that's what made me move out here.
Okay. So what made you get a job at the strip clubs?
So I had just started my cargo van business, and I was like, you know what? I was having.
Wait, before you go on, what do you mean cargo van? Cargo van business.
Oh, so I bought a cargo van, and at first I was like, you know what? I'm gonna drive around the city, pick stuff up, drop stuff off, make a lot of money like that. But then I realized I hate driving. I hate it. Like, I don't like driving, especially in places that I don't know. And then my cousin, he hooked me up, man, with this guy who needed a cargo van, and me and him been working together for the last month so far. So that's pretty much what it is. He, uses my cargo van, and yeah.
Okay, cool. If you want, we'll promote your business.
Oh, for sure, man. Newton is Mitch, man. That's me. That's my alternate ego.
Because everybody that comes on here, I promote their business. So we're gonna promote your podcast, and we're gonna promote your cargo van business. Okay.
Appreciate that.
All right, no problem. So, what brought you to the strip clubs anyway?
So when I would get off work, like, I just didn't enjoy sitting in the house, straight coming off the pandemic and stuff like that. So I was like, what should I do? And I would go to the gym, and then I would just go to the strip club and started getting dances and stuff like that, but never really You're part of the people, not part of the party. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I would honestly really just be there just to, chill, drink and stuff like that. And then I would slide.
Before you go, Tanya, I want to explain what I just said. Part of the people, not part of the party. All right, people go to the strip club for a party. Okay? That's the reason why people go there. People go there for bachelor parties. People go when they get divorced. People when they go and all types of things. Okay? I know a guy that would go there when his fucking kid's first tooth came out.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. Like, I was a hardcore fucking fiend when it came to fucking beautiful women. But they're up there for the party. Yeah. And there are people that go there for the people.
Right.
And it makes them different because you can meet a lot of interesting people at a strip club. There's the waitresses, bartenders, DJs, the managers, barbacks. Even the people that go there that are regulars themselves, you can get to meet all these interesting people.
Exactly.
And that's what really makes a good strip club person, when you're more interested in the people than the party.
Right.
I know that sounds counterintuitive, but those kind of people kind of focus on their job a little bit better than other people can.
Right.
All right, so continue.
Yeah. What was the question again? You kind of
No, you said that you got a few lap dances when you came to the strip club.
Yeah, and I wasn't really like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like, and this is for anybody that go into the strip club. Like, I feel like you need to get to know that person first before you get dances from them. Like, I mean, at least in my opinion, I don't got no facts or nothing.
That would put you in a really small percentage of people.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, like, someone dancing on me that I really don't know is not really a turn off for me. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but me personally, like, if I don't know you, it's like, yeah, you fine, but yeah.
Now that makes sense to me. I have very few strippers that I get lap dances from at all. because I'm picky as fuck when it
Right.
comes to women.
Right.
So that happened. What made you decide to apply for a job?
So, funny thing is, I did not apply for a job. I was asked to work here.
So was I.
You know what I'm saying? So I really was never there for the party at all. Like I literally went there just to get to know people. And when I did that, they were just like, you know what? Do you want to work here? And like I said, I just quit my job working for the robotics company. And I was like, shit, fuck it. You know, she was like, you make a lot of tips or whatever. And I'm like, I'm not here for no money. Like, I'm here just to, chill, be in the environment, meet people and stuff like that. And I've actually had my business take off because of that as well. Because I used to hand out my business cards and people would have businesses in St. Marcus that can,
Next time I move, I'm going to need your help.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I got you, dog. I ain't trip. I mean, I ain't going to do it. I'm going to send somebody to help you and shit. I don't really like manual labor for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like chilling.
All right, so you became part of the strip club world because you got asked. That's funny. That's how I got my first strip club job.
Yeah.
I was at a bar, and my buddy was like, "Make my friend laugh." So I did my car salesman pitch, and I was like, oh, you know what? Forget that old wife. The rear end is falling, the transmission isn't going like it used to. You need a younger and newer model, something that's got better cushion for the cushion,
right.
and it's got a better set of headlights, if you know what I mean. And he's all like, "Oh, you know what?" Yeah, I was making him laugh, and then he's all like, "You know what? You're hired." I was like, "I got a job." He's like, "I'm a GM of a strip club." I'm like, "Where do I gotta go?"
Exactly.
I didn't even apply, and I didn't even apply where I'm at now.
Yeah, done.
But all right, so now that you're part of the strip club world, how would you say it's made you change, better, worse, or?
I think it changed me. I think my game got a little bit better. I can say that. Yeah, like just game, like being around women and not being like that weird motherfucker. Like I felt like that got better. I felt like I kind of got bad because I started to wanting to be there for the party. I came in there trying to beef with the people, but I started like really wanting to party and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that shit, it sucks because like that lets me know that I need to work more on my self control. Like even the shit that I be doing, outside of strip club, I feel like I need to work on my self control a little bit more. But definitely in there, and I've definitely gotten better with it. Yeah, like I just enjoy being there, like enjoy chilling and shit like that. People in there funny as hell, man. Especially being a part of the staff, because you behind the bar and you see everything, So I enjoy that part about it for real.
So you said it helped you with your game. How? I want you to go a little more deeper with that one because I find it actually helped me too a long time ago.
Yeah, like so I was just talking about this on my podcast with my homeboy. I'm like. Because like I said, I'm chilling behind the bar. Like
Black Crowns.
Black Crowns.
CROWN.
Yes.
Okay.
S. CROWNS. Yes. But I was just talking about this. Like I'll be chilling, doing my thing, carrying the beer or whatever, and then a random chick would just start talking to me, just out the blue. Like I didn't go up to her, nothing like that. She was just talking to me, and then I realized like, oh, the only time she gonna really leave is if I say some dumbass shit. So. Just don't say nothing stupid. Like, let them do all the talking and shit. And, I mean, that's really what the game is right there. Just let the female choose you.
I always tell people, my friends always ask me, after I started hanging out with strippers and at the strip club, started dating a lot of strippers.
Yeah.
And my friends were like, how the fuck do you do that? I said, you don't have a lot of money. I didn't. They go, you're not good looking. I'm not. I was pretty heavy at the time. I was 100 pounds lighter than I am now.
Okay.
But my friends are always asking, how the hell do you do that? I said, well, I'm going to tell you the secret to dating beautiful women. Let me rephrase that. I'm going to teach you how to date good women. And it doesn't matter if they're pretty or not. It all comes down to one thing. And especially when it comes to strippers. You have to treat them like people.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't believe how many times I've said that over the years, and guys have no fucking clue what the fuck I'm talking about. And I was like, the fact that you have to ask me, or be like, what do you mean? If that was your answer, I'd be like, I can't help you.
Right.
Because you don't get it.
Yeah.
And I dated some really I remember at Chica's, when I was working there, this guy was trying to be like, oh, blah, 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 this, I got the most beautiful bitches, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, you ain't never had a beautiful bitch like me. And And I was like, dude, I've seen your current girlfriend. She's a 5.
Yeah, damn.
6 with makeup.
That's fucked up.
I go, I'm better looking than her.
That's
and he got all mad. He's like, oh, you can't do better than me. The manager just kind of looked at him and he's like, he dated one of the hottest Asian chicks we've ever fucking seen.
Man.
I was like, and the manager Joe, he's like, yeah, after they broke up, they were still sleeping together for years. And I was like, he's like, oh, you're just sticking up for him. He's like, no. He's like, we all asked him, like, how the fuck did you do that?
Right.
What the fuck happened? You know, does she owe you money? Is she trying to save herself from hell?
That's fucked up.
You know, well, they were trying to be funny, but I was like, I go, dude. He's like, well, how the hell did you do that? I go, look at that in the eyes, Chris. Treat them like people.
Yeah, man.
And he's like, fuck you mean? What do you mean? They're people, right? How am I supposed to treat them like people? I was like, I can't help you.
Yeah, I can't explain that to you, Don. Like, there's some chicks there that just...
They're the stereotypes.
Not even... I won't even say stereotype. It's just like...
You know there's a stripper stereotype, right?
Is there?
Yeah.
I just feel like sometimes...
Young, dumb, and ready to put out.
I ain't...
Not that smart. You'll do anything for money. They're at every strip club.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and they're the stereotype. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do exist because I work with them.
Right. I'm not saying there's a stereotype. It's
No
just,
names.
I ain't gonna give no names. All I'm saying is, like...
No, I always say that when people are like, is he gonna say something? Like, no, I'm not gonna say no names.
Nah, I don't do that. I don't do that regardless. Like, what I'm saying is, like, a lot of them, I feel like we trying to put on... Not a lot of them, just some of them. And these are the ones that I don't really talk to. They try to put on, like, they a certain... person or anything like that, and it's just like, yo, be yourself, like, regardless. Like, I can't judge nobody. Like, I'm not perfect. I ain't acting like I'm doing the greatest of things out here. Like, I'd really just be chilling, you know what I'm saying? So be yourself at all times, and whatever's supposed to happen to you gonna happen. Like, especially the good shit. Like, that's all I be trying to be on. Like, just do your thing, Don.
That's pretty much how it is. But you have to understand, the reason why Mitch is on the podcast to begin with is because Mitch is one of the rare ones. There's a lot of people I've met over the years that just went fucking crazy. Especially fucking DJs, because some of these guys automatically think just because they're a fucking DJ, they're gonna get laid.
Yeah, nah, it don't work like that.
Well, it can.
Well,
but I always said, I was like, if you really want to get laid, go get a job at a strip club.
Yeah.
Because I've known even the guys in the bathroom to get laid. But having said that, STDs are a motherfucker.
Right.
And I've known plenty of motherfuckers that caught something, some of which cannot be getting rid of by fucking drugs. So I tell people, I'm like, if you really want to get laid that bad, go get a job at a strip club.
Right.
And realize that you're going to be throwing your dick up the roulette table, and you never know what you're going to get.
Exactly.
I made it through many fucking years of being stupid, and I didn't catch shit.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking miracle. Because my friends were like, you didn't caught nothing? I was like, no, I never caught shit. And they knew me to be one dirty motherfucker in my early 20s. Like,
yeah, man.
Dirty as fuck.
I ain't never really been like that, like, dirty. I think this is the dirtiest I've ever been, like, actually being at the strip club. And it's shit is so weird because it's like...
But I mean, people that you meet and you go out with. I mean, you can choose to go out with somebody that you know is doing sketchy shit, and you're like, I feel like it.
Yeah, nah,
that's pretty much what I mean.
I feel you. Yeah, nah, I usually go out by myself for real. Like, I'm like solo. Like, I always say I'm a one-man army. Not that I'm trying to start nothing with nobody, because I don't. Like, I'm always chilling. But, yeah, just, like I said, this is the dirtiest I've ever been, and I don't like this shit. Like, I had somebody call me easy the other day, and I was like, what? You? Yeah. I was like, I'm easy? I was like, damn, like, I don't even know how to take that.
How the fuck are you easy?
I don't know, Don. Apparently, they got some shit going around about me in there.
Oh, you know what? I'll tell you this. Some people told me that apparently there was rumors going around that I'm having sex.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and I'm like,
you know what's crazy?
What?
You said no names.
Oh, it happened. You know, and I was like, I almost got caught off guard. Look, you have to understand. Okay, Mitch, you're in my apartment right now. How many books do you see?
Plenty.
All right. Last count of books that I've read that I own was over 1,200 books. I've read maybe about 5,000 in my life. That's
amazing. I see why you want to write your own.
Yeah, and I've got about 200 more that I bought that I haven't read yet. All the ones on the bottom, those are the ones that I bought. Well, half of them I read. The other half I'm going to read.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah, I've read a lot of shit in my life. Everything from Shakespeare to fucking The Hobbit to fucking Green Eggs and Ham. I've read a lot of shit. So if somebody's not intelligent enough to actually read, it's really hard for me to find them attractive because, you know, wham bam, thank you ma'am only goes so far.
Right.
You know, and I just like, really? I was like, I read. I write. I talk about, you know, I was like, somebody saw me with a book that I read that was horrible. It was about, it was a World War I book. And they're like, you're reading this for school? I was like, no, I'm reading this because I like reading, and trench warfare is really interesting. But I didn't find that particular book interesting, but it was talking about trench warfare in World War I, which can be very boring to a lot of people. But I found the book, I like the subject. The book itself wasn't that very good. But, yeah, I was like, yeah, just read for fun.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
People know that I read for fun. They see me typing and working on my book.
Yeah, I see that shit all the time.
Like, all the time. They see me doing that shit all the time. And I'm like, you want me to get with somebody that can't form sentences?
That shit crazy.
No, I'm going to go back and erase your name. Hopefully I remember to do that. I don't know, but no, I'll do it. I'll cut that shit.
Put your prayer down. I was like, you really just said that.
I'll go back and cut it out. I can just be like, bam.
You good.
Okay, let me look at the time. All right, I have a good idea where I said it. Anyway, yeah, no, I just find it really strange, the rumors that are going around about me. And now the Cubans that we work with have heard from the Cubans that I worked with, and they know that I didn't do anything with anybody. And now some of them are like, I heard them talking in Spanish that they think it's now a game, that they think one of them is winning. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, dude.
I just find her the nicest of all of them. I'm like, I don't see myself dating anybody.
Yeah, everything that happens there, like, I keep there. I just go there, do my job, and I slide.
That's how I do it. I don't really go on my days off. I mean, I used to go there to chill when I wasn't working there. But now it's like, there's a boundary there.
Yeah, I need to stop.
You know, my work life and my regular life separate.
Yeah, I need to stop, like, going there.
No, I'm not saying it's not wrong to enjoy yourself. But if you draw lines, you can't cross the lines. Because if you cross the lines, you end up going in a world you really don't want to go into.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I just don't even like being there as much as I used to. It's too much shit now.
Well, when you look behind the curtain.
Yeah, and then it's like some of the chicks there just be on some extra stuff. Like want me to like act like I'm their boyfriend or something. I'm like, no, like I'm not. I ain't that.
You gotta be careful with that because I accidentally found myself a bodyguard for some hookers, strippers. No, this is a fucking okay. I just moved to fucking Austin. It's like my third year here, right? I was working my second year. Fuck it, who cares? Second or third year. Anyway, I'm working as a bar back at Perfect 10 North. There's a DJ there that's trying to get me through the door. God rest his soul, Jimmy. He's trying to get me to the door. Literally, if anybody calls in, he's like, I trained this motherfucker. If somebody doesn't show the fuck up, put him on the fucking mic. He can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so this one girl's like, look, you seem pretty big. You seem pretty tough. I was like, okay. Sure. I was like, you're flattering me for a reason. Can you go with me, please? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. You shouldn't say what we would be doing. You just needed somebody to go with her because she was afraid. I was like, all right. It wasn't until I got there, and she's like, yeah, my friend, I'm here. I was like, it's a hotel room. And I'm like, okay. I'm under the impression from what she told me, we're going somewhere after this. We're just going to go meet somebody, and they're going to come down with us. No, I go out there. This guy hands me a fucking envelope. Yeah. And gives me a fucking key to the door.
Oh, shit.
She's like, if you hear anything, just come on in. And I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like... And I realized that she goes in, I'm like, oh my God, I'm fucking bodyguarding for this chick.
Yeah, dude. You gotta watch yourself, man. Some girls get you into some shit that you ain't trying to get into.
Yeah, and I was all like, I just stayed there. I was like, fuck. Now I couldn't leave because I was like, she felt fucking like something might happen and she might be in danger. I couldn't walk away.
Yeah, bro.
So I stayed there. She did her shit. 30 minutes came out, counted her money, gave me $200, and was like, thank you, I really appreciate it. He was nicer this time because of you. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Head down.
What's going on? Well, it got around.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I was helping out these small group of girls with these motherfuckers until one day, somebody did something stupid. And she was like, "Go kick his ass." I'm like, "I ain't kicking nobody's ass."
Fuck no.
Fuck no. I was like, "That dude's like 65 years old, and you want me to beat his ass? Fuck that."
Yeah.
We're talking like 10 years ago when I was like 30.
Yeah.
Ish. I ain't fucking knows anymore. Anyway, I'm like, "You want me to beat his ass?" I was like, it will be elderly abuse.
Yeah, for sure.
Hurt him. I ain't doing shit. She's like, "You ain't getting paid." I was like, "You know what? Tell everybody I don't want to do this no more."
Right.
You know, the money was good.
Of course.
Yeah.
And especially when you gotta really do nothing.
Yeah, I was making like $500 a week.
That's what I'm saying.
Not doing shit, standing outside the door. They just saw somebody wearing all black and shit with a bald headed Mexican dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Sitting there all like, "Okay, you must be dangerous."
Right. that's the experience that I don't like when I first started going to the club, like because of my locks and I guess my skin tone and stuff like that. Some of the girls like could be a little bit standoffish. Like, I don't know why. I mean, I don't really care why, to be honest with you. I don't be in there trying to do nothing to nobody. I be chilling for real. So.
Well, because some guys are try testing them.
Oh.
You know, fucking with them, see if what's break. Because some of these guys, let's be fair, they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But shit, some of the stuff that these girls be saying be 10 times worse, if not worse. Like,
what?
Man, dog. I'm not about to say anything that, but
that bad, huh?
You know what I'm saying? But man, dog, it'd be crazy, bro. The shit that just be happening, like, and yeah, man, that shit just fucking crazy, dog.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me. I seen all types of shit, so
right.
I could pretty much guess. I can't really say anything because over the years I'm like I rarely get surprised. This new breed of young women, is I'll give it up to the Cubans for this. Okay, for those of you that don't know, Austin is becoming a very big Cuban population, much like Miami and Chicago. We're not as big as them, we're nowhere close, but we're growing.
Right.
But for those of you that didn't know that, anyway, so a lot of the Cuban girls I've met fall into 3 categories. Right? Temps. I mean, they come here, they know their time is temporary.
Yeah.
They work their fucking asses off. I've met plenty of girls who came here, worked their fucking ass off, and went back to Cuba to go live like a fucking queen.
Yeah, bro.
I know a girl that literally who worked here every fucking day like a slave for fucking 3 years. She's now living in Cuba. She owns her own fucking bar. She built a house for her husband, her 3 kids, her sister's family, and her fucking parents.
That's a big ass house.
Yeah. And she made so much money. I know it's going to sound stupid to people here, but they were able to build a second bathroom. Because over there in Cuba, all houses, no matter how big they are, usually only have 1 bathroom.
Seriously?
She built another fucking bathroom. She's like, you have money when you build a second bathroom. Because she's like, you can build a house for she said that she's going to build a house for $22,000 in America.
Wait, hold on. So you said that she had her in the house, her husband, 3 kids, her mother, her sister, and her family. Mm-hmm. And they only got 2 bathrooms.
Yeah.
Damn.
Believe it or not, she told me that she knows people that have fucking 7-bedroom houses that have 1 bathroom. Don't get me wrong, it's a big bathroom, but she's like, it's 1 fucking bathroom for the whole house. And they had another one, is like, you can buy the whole house, $12 grand. You want to put another bathroom on, that's $4,000.
Shit.
Because plumbing is a motherfucker.
Well, yeah.
That's the thing. It ain't like here.
Right.
Over there, you want to add more plumbing. Oh.
It's going to be some bread.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of money.
Yeah.
So she's like, the most expensive part of her house
was the second bathroom.
It was the second bathroom, yeah.
That's crazy.
There's other girls that have made so much money, they went back over there, they ain't doing shit for the rest of their lives.
I wish I made that type of money.
Oh, well, so you have to understand that the American dollar over there is a lot more.
Yeah.
And then there's, those are the temps. They come here, they got to set a date, or they got a goal, and they work their fucking asses off for it. I saw plenty of fucking girls that only came here for that shit, and they fucking went home. They don't give a fuck about this place. They don't care about America. All they cared about was making American money and getting the fuck out.
Yeah, dude.
There's one girl who she was a temp. That's what she originally came here for. This bitch makes money now shipping shit from Mexico to fucking Cuba. Because when all the shortages hit, and she's making money.
Yeah, man.
Then you have the other girls that they want to start a new life. They want to start a new life somewhere else. You know, they spend all their fucking money to bring their fucking family over. And I mean their fucking kids and their husband or their mom and their dad. They bring their whole fucking family over, starting a new life. And they're only working there until everybody gets a fucking job, and then they don't have to work there anymore.
Right.
There's several girls that I know that aren't working in strip club anymore. You know what they're doing now? Some of them are waitresses in fucking bars downtown because they don't want to be strippers anymore.
Yeah, man.
And then there are the girls that are the stereotypes. You know, they just want money, they want gold, they want chains. That's all they fucking want. They get the big asses, implants, and they get the fake titties. You know, yeah, those girls go all out. They are like, what's it? YOLO. You only live once.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah. So some of the Cuban girls have heard that I wasn't somebody that fucked with anybody, and some of them are like, "Oh, let's see what we can do with this one." No.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there was a girl that was so fucking hot. I would have, if she told me I had to put my dick through a cinder block to fuck her, I'd have put a hole the size of a softball through a cinder block. But that bitch's personality was fucking horrible.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like if she could just shut the fuck up, her beauty was enough that I could have been like, you know what? You don't need a personality after all. You know, that's like how she was, but still, it wasn't gonna work.
Yeah, I feel you.
But, you know, you meet all types of people. You get to know people, and yeah, you get to stereotype them like I just did. But reality is that most people fall into those kind of categories when it comes to strip club employees. And Mitch is one of the good ones.
For real?
Yeah, you're one of the good ones.
That's crazy. I appreciate that, dog.
No, okay, look. I say you're a good strip club employee because you're somebody that you can actually talk to. You know you're not going to be ever fake. You know you ain't going to be fucking finding you OD'd on the fucking ground in the bathroom.
Unless you can OD from weed.
You know, I ain't got to worry about you walking in and be like, hey, man, I found half a kilo of cocaine. Can you help me get it? I'm like, fuck that. I ain't got to worry about that shit. And you know what's really funny? That is not an actual something I pulled out of my ass. It's actually something that actually happened.
Oh, yeah, I can believe it. The stuff that I see on the ground when I'm cleaning up the back, it blows my mind.
All right, so we talked about, you know, your life has changed. Now, has your life changed for the better since you worked at a strip club? Or has it gone for the worse?
It's definitely gone for the worse.
How?
I think I really believe that I don't want to put nothing negative out there, but there's certain people that you only meet once in your life, and you have to treat them people good so they can stay there. But even though, like, you know what I'm saying, I always say, like, relationship is last as long as it's willing to last or as far as it needs to last. And maybe this just was one of them that, you know, this is as far as we go. I hope that's not the case, but I think it changed for the worse because me and that person not on good terms. And like, I personally don't believe, because I don't see it, I don't believe there's anybody that I could really like fuck with like the way that I fucked with Shawty. So I think it changed for the worse because of that. But you know, life is always about balance. The good thing about this is just like I'm just learning lessons. I'm growing up. I'm trying to be a better person. But yeah, that's about it. But as far as like working there, like I said, it's cool. It's just I just see shit for what it really is now. And yeah, the dudes be in there saying some wild shit, but the females be in there saying just as wild shit too. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. But you know what makes it better about your life? You learn a lot about yourself.
Yeah, man.
If you're smart, you can learn a lot about yourself.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm on. Like, I'm just trying to figure out who I am. You know what I'm saying? What I'm willing to do to put myself through these situations and shit. And I ain't gonna lie, like every situation I've been in, I've came out on top. Because I did what I thought was best for myself. And
well, that makes you smarter than most. Let me tell you.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to chill, man. That's all I want to do, bro. Just don't deal with no bullshit, man. So much bullshit. Like, I came out here because I didn't want to deal with no bullshit, man. You know, I
think you picked the wrong business to get into if that's just the case, because that's a lot of what it is. It's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
But, you know, I've been in it for 20 years, you know. I know there's bullshit there, but you know you can meet good people. And
yeah, I met.
There's a good number of people there.
There's a great number of people there, especially a lot of the dancers. Like I talk to all of them, and we don't really try to get too personal most of the time. We just be having like casual conversations, and a lot of these motherfuckers really cool, man. Like I enjoy I be sitting at the bar, they'll come up, start talking to me and shit like that, and I just listen to them for real. I really don't say too much. I don't really say a lot when I'm there, unless I'm drunk or high, and I don't do that too often. So it's a rare occasion. But yeah, man, I enjoy the people the waitresses, the bartenders, the dancers, the managers. Like, yeah, man. So.
Here's one thing for you. If there's one thing you could change about your life because of the strip clubs, what would you say it is?
I would shit, I don't know, dog. I don't think I would change anything. Like, the only thing that I would change right now has nothing to do with the strip club, to be honest with you. Like, that shit cool, it's entertainment. But it's like I got other things going on in my life than, that, so.
I know exactly how you feel.
Right.
All right. Well, Mitch, thank you for being on.
Oh yeah.
Good episode. But I will be putting Mitch's his cargo van business information down below. I'm also going to be putting a link to his podcast, which is the Black Crowns.
Appreciate that.
All right. It's black. Everybody knows how to spell it. But CROWNS. In case you didn't hear what the word was, I know I didn't hear it the first time properly. It's crowns.
Yes, sir. Black crowns.
Every king has a crown.
For sure. And mine is these locks. That's my crown.
I'm going to put a link to that also. Don't forget to check them out, guys. And if you need somebody in the Austin area that has a van, you can simply call Mitch. All right?
Newton is Mitch, LLC. I remember that.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to share and subscribe, guys. If you share and like these videos, more people will be able to get access to them, and more importantly, if you subscribe, you can be able to find me every time I put out a new video, because if you don't, I'm not exactly YouTube friendly with what we talk about. So if you don't subscribe, you can't find out every time I put out a new video. And don't forget to check out the old ones. Okay, just because I put something up and you didn't hear it the first time, you can go back and check it out again. I've talked about a lot of different subjects, and hopefully you guys will go back and check them out. Because the more you listen, the more people will find out about me, and more importantly, the more videos I can do a week. All right?
Exactly.
Adios.
Peace.